who is the true founder of Ayurveda, either Buddha or Dhanvantari. This is my paper and it is in Hindi. My good friend, Judge Ex-Judge, Justice Officer Anil Vaidya, who translated in Marathi and English also. I present that my paper in English now. In my student life. So during our student life, that is, we were taught that Dhanvantari was the founder of Ayurveda and that Dhanvantari was considered as incarnation of Vishnu. We were told the origin of Ayurveda in the mythological story of Samudra Manthan, the churning of the ocean. However, during my student life, I came across the book titled Bharatache Pranacharya, the life givers of India, in which the originator of Ayurveda was mentioned as Avalokiteshvara, meaning of the one who looks upon the world with compassion. And already that time I was president of Dr. Ambedkar Ayurvedic Medicos Association. I was working there. And I organized a state level SC competition. It was famous at that time. And later on I published a book, a souvenir, in the name of Avalokiteshvara, where I kept all the essays, I kept my papers in my souvenir. Recently, after listening of Dr. Rajendra Prasad Singh's speech, a lecture of Buddha is the real Baidyanath, Bhaisajya Guru, or medicine Buddha. Those told me memories, those days my told memories resurfaced in my mind. The need for surgery on for centuries, false historical narratives have been deeply implanted in our mind. Mere lectures of discourse cannot easily remove these distortions. In medical terms, I would like to call the condition as mental paralysis. Now this time has come to perform historical surgery to remove the infection of falsehood from our collective consciousness, either Dhanvantari or Buddha. These are the opinions, the opposition tradition we have seen. The idea is that Dhanvantari is that Ayurveda emerged from the Samudra Manthan. This two is there. Both originate from the Brahminical mind, Brahminical taste. On the other hand, Ayurveda is described as the Upavidya of the Ayurveda. If we consider these claims, it implies that the Vedic period was occurred between the 11th and 14th centuries CE. This is the condition of Veda. Veda emerged in 11th and 12th and 14th century. The four Vedic monastic seats and mathas established are as follows. Shingaripita, it is in Kerala. And we've seen the Yajurveda is emerged from Srinagar, Shingaripita. Shadapita, it is from Gujarat. It is in Gujarat. It emerged the Samveda. Jyotirmad Pit it is in Jharkhand, and Atharvaveda is emerging there. Godhan Pita, it is in Orissa. Rigveda, it is in Rigveda in Godhana Pita. Whereas the authentic paper book has been sent to UNESCO on 205 BC. These Vedas are written on paper, not the stone, palm leaves, copper plates. It is written in the paper. The paper invented in 10th century in China. It is important because Ramayana, Mahabharata, Veda, Upanishad, it is in all in seen in written in paper, not in stone, palm leaves, copper plates. And Veda's period was 11th and 14th century CE. Then Vedic origin of Ayurveda is a question mark. If we look at history, human history, from the Stone Age to the Bronze Age and the Iron Age, people then lived in primitive conditions. They are naked men, unclothed men, uncultured. How could they have existed? The gold adorned Vishnu, gold adorned Vishnu or Dhanvantari in such place. It is an important thing. This question alone reveals the mythological story, mythical nature of the claims. Buddha's era, a historical concept. Modern carbon dating has confirmed that the Lord Buddha was born in 623 BCE and not 563 BCE. At that time, there was distinct that lineage-based communities, Shakya, Koliya, Haryak, Maurya Vansha, it is like that. The spoken language was Buddha era was Pali language. And all the language in India is emerged from the Pali. And the script was the Brahmi script. All the today's script is seen, it is from the Brahmi script. Originated Brahmi. In 1st century BC, Buddhism split into Hinayana and Mahayana. These are two traditions. And Mahayana Buddhists refined Pali and developed what later became the Hebrew Sanskrit. But script is Pali, Brahmi, whereas today's Sanskrit is classical Sanskrit. And script is Devanagari. In the 19th century, see, around 850 BC, Adi Shankara was born. And he was Crypto-Buddhist, who later established the 4 monasteries, Pitas that we discussed before. Over the Mahayana Buddhist monastery control and the Pitas, it is found in Mahayana Buddhist monasteries. It was this era, the Buddhist decline, and that is the era of the Buddhism decline. And Brahminism, Vedic religion, rose to prominence in 11th to 14th century CE. Medical science is the Buddhist period. During the time of Buddha, great universities such as Takshila, Nalanda, Vikramshila, Pushyagiri, Vallabhi, Olampuri, and such as that flourish. These centuries imparted education of medicine, surgery, nursing, gynecology, obstetrician, pharmacology, famous. I like that subject and there. Other also subject that time there. Ajatshatu, Bimbisara, Jivaka, Vasimudu, they are the students of the Takshila. Historical evidence from the Boer manuscript discovered in the Kucha region of the China. And they see in Shushita also that Charak also is in that script. It is in Shushita and Charak also. Both Emperor Ashoka was a great emperor. He established numerous hospitals, dispensaries in his time, in his era. And so on the follow of the Buddha Ashoka, Emperor Devajane of Cambodia established also numerous hospitals, dispensaries for public welfare. And this is the history of the Ayurveda. So we must learn and we must follow the history of the Ayurveda in that way. Thank you. Namaste. Jai Bhim, Jai Bhim, Jai Bhim.